I know we all doubt ourselves from time to time, and today I just want to tell you that you are awesome just the way you are. As singers, we make ourselves very vulnerable when we sing in front of other people. So the voice is more than just an instrument. It's also part of our personality, and when someone criticizes our voice or just the way we sing or the way we sound, it has a lot to do with our personality. We feel offended very easily. We get defensive very easily. So I'm here today to tell you that you are awesome. There are always things you want to work on and that you need to work on, but I want to tell you to, I know it's hard, but try to get into the habit of not taking everything to heart too much. Remind yourself that the taste for the voice, like what someone likes and what someone doesn't like, and even for music in general, it's very subjective. So, there's music I love and other people may not love, and there are singers I totally adore, and someone else may think, that's a horrible singer, I don't like their voice, it's annoying, and vice versa. I have friends who have singers they absolutely adore, and I think no, I don't care for it, I just don't want to listen to it. Just remind yourself that when someone listens to your voice, apart from the fact that there may be technical flaws, it's very individual. So, not everyone will like you and not everyone can like you, and that's okay. You just want to attract those people to you, or when it comes to your audience, who are actually going to love you and you want to love you. You don't want to try to convince someone to love your voice. Of course, here's the thing. I'm not saying that you're perfect. Your voice is perfect the way it was created. You should not wish for a higher voice or a lower voice or a brighter voice or a stronger voice, other than, of course, strengthening what are not your strengths right now that prevent you from singing what you want to sing. But you should always respect your voice and embrace who you are as a singer. Embrace your voice. If you have a lower voice, that can be amazing. You don't have to sing high, and you also don't have to sing low. If you don't naturally have a lower voice, then you should work on the higher parts. If you respect who you are vocally and personally, then you will give your best and you will be amazing and awesome. You are enough. There's nothing that is missing. But what you, of course, can always do is work on specifics. It just breaks my heart when I see a lot of, especially beginner singers or even intermediate singers and even some advanced singers out there who beat themselves up, who just have such a hard time accepting the voice that they have just because they think that everyone expects something else. Something they can't deliver on. And you know what? It's almost like not everyone in this world can be like a size 2 model. It's just not the way we work. Every human being is different. We have a different body and a different voice. And I always tell my daughter too, it's like I try to raise her as a very tolerant human being, to have on your radar things that are good and maybe things that aren't so good, that how you treat people right, but at the same time always respecting that human beings are diverse. There are so many ways someone can look and someone can be and someone can believe, and that's okay. It's awesome that everyone is different, and it's awesome that you're not like anyone else. And it's awesome that your voice is not like someone else's, because you don't want to be like, oh, is that so-and-so? No, it's you. It's not someone else. You are awesome the way you are. Your voice is amazing, but that doesn't mean you don't have to get to work. Oh yes, you have to get better, singing on pitch, being more accurate. Maybe you have to work on your support. Maybe you have to work on your breathing, your enunciation. Maybe your English isn't good if you want to sing in English. Maybe your counting is all off. Yes, those are definitely very important things to fix, and they're going to sound not right. But it has nothing to do with your voice. Always separate you and your voice, and then just the technical skills that you definitely can acquire. Someone who tries to learn the piano, they don't have to say I am so sorry. I shouldn't be playing the piano because I just don't know how. No, they say, well, I'm going to start learning how to play the piano. I'm going to try to learn scales and chords and how to count and all these things that come with making music so I can have more musical skills so that then I can actually play the piano. But why is it that for singers, a lot of people say, well, I don't think you have a right to sing just because you can't. Everyone can sing because as long as you have a voice, you're allowed to sing and you're allowed to do it. You're allowed to use your voice. Now, of course, what you use it for, it's like playing the piano also. You're not going to be playing for like a huge, gigantic concert for thousands of people if you just started 3 months ago, because you just don't have the technical skills. Maybe you can play something really easy, but you know what I'm saying? It's just do something according to your skills, but be okay with the fact that now I'm at this level and I'm working to be at a better level. Don't try to do the really, really fancy and really hard stuff that you don't know how to do yet. Do what's appropriate for your voice at this time, right here and now. Challenge yourself, practice, but then don't beat yourself up if you try to do something that's actually way beyond what your skill level is, because that doesn't mean you're a bad singer. If I give a beginner's piano student a really difficult, Beethoven Moonlight Sonata Part 2, the fast part, it's not gonna work. They're not gonna be able to play it, and if they try it, it's gonna be horrible, probably. Fingering is gonna be all wrong, the timing is gonna be wrong, and it's just not gonna be what it's supposed to be. And it's the same with singing. So always respect your voice, your personality, and your skill level, and then you don't have to beat yourself up. I hope you got something out of this pep talk. I think this is so important every once in a while because your mind just does a lot. It can either make or break you as a singer. Thank you for watching. If you want more technical resources, you can check out my website at masteryourvoice.tv. And I'd love to connect with you on Instagram or Facebook. Let me know what's going on with your singing. Have a great day. I'll see you next time, and always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.
I must be strong to carry